What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. So I ran across these two slime balls in the dark zone, and what I figured out they were doing was exploiting a glitch, right? In the beta right now, there's a glitch that if you go rogue and then run into the red marked off area of the beta, it'll basically transport you back to a safe area, and you can wait out the rest of your rogue agent status in safety. You don't have to worry about other players coming to kill you because you're a rogue agent. So I watched them do this a couple of times, actually 2 or 3 times, and I was trying to catch them doing it. I was trying to exploit them exploiting this glitch. So I watched them attack this guy, and as soon as they go rogue, I go right after them. I try to lead with a grenade. Unfortunately, I missed both grenades, but luckily I have a really powerful primary and was able to get one of them before they were able to run away. Now, you'll see this primary actually is able to take down these guys really quick and from a good distance. I'll show you guys the primary in a second. It's available in the beta, and it's one of 2 specialized items that are really powerful. You can see I can run out into this beta area, this marked off area, grab his gear, then run back before the timer is out. But let me show you this gun. Alright, so this weapon is called the Caduceus, and it's available in the Dark Zone from the vendor that's in the safe house. It's a little over 3,000 DZ funds, whatever you call them, DZ dollars, and it's really, really good. So I highly suggest trying to get this thing before the beta is over, just to see what kind of guns are going to be possible, because a lot of the blue guns that you run across in the game tend to not be all that exciting, but this thing, it really does overperform inside the beta. It kills guys really quick. It kills PvE enemies very, very quickly. It kills PvP enemies very, very quickly. And it's got some really cool talents, too. You can see Cool-Headed, performing a headshot reduces all skill cooldowns by 2%, and Restored, killing a target with this weapon removes all negative status effects. So the thing is pretty badass. It does a lot of DPS. You can see my primary DPS right now is almost 5,000. It's quickly approaching 5,000, which actually ends up killing PvP enemies, other players, very, very quickly. I can often spray them down with just one clip without having to switch to my secondary or by reloading. So this thing is very, very powerful. I like it quite a bit. In fact, here you can see I got surprised by a couple PvE enemies. These guys are, level 8 enemies in the Dark Zone, and they can be pretty difficult to kill when you first enter the Dark Zone. But with the Caduceus, I am just ripping these guys up. And in fact, I really don't have too much of a problem in the Dark Zone at this point because of how powerful this weapon is. Here you can see a PvP enemy, and he goes down in one clip. So I was able to put him down in one clip and then follow up for the kill with a melee without too much of a problem. That is the power of this weapon. Normally, with my older blue style M4, it would take a full clip and then some with my secondary to actually down an opponent. Here's another example of being able to spray down a guy very, very quickly. This guy was trying to play cat and mouse with me a little bit, but I was able to kind of sneak up on him and then spray him down again with just one clip. Very, very powerful gun. Then I'm down him with my melee. And here you can see, this is actually the same 2 guys that I found in another location. I was actually able to spray 2 guys down using this weapon because it does so much damage. You can see how fast their health actually moves down if you can manage to keep the reticle right on your enemy. But he should have gone for the revive there. Unfortunately, he didn't. Unfortunately for him. But you can see, again, this thing just kills so fast. And then I try to follow up with a grenade to get the actual kill. I think I only managed to get one of them with a grenade. But they were actually distracted by fighting these enemies over here, who I frankly just didn't bother with. So the gun is cool, the game is cool. I gotta tell you, I'm having a blast with the Division so far. The Dark Zone is really what brings it all together for me personally. Being able to level up your gear, being able to level up your character for PvP play, I think is just, it's the same kind of carrot on a stick that Destiny gave me, and I really am enjoying it. So I hope you guys are enjoying the beta as much as I am. I'm definitely looking forward to the full retail release. I can't wait to see how much more content is in that release. For me, that's really going to be the determining factor on whether this game is good or not, is how much of it there is. If it's another Destiny-like release that, the gameplay is awesome, but there's just not enough to it, that could be disappointing. But I can tell you right now, I'm having a blast with this beta. So Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.